probably the leading consumer of Vienna sausages in the world.
Dude, you were flying.
That's it.
Pretty sick.
All right, guys. Welcome to Casa de Ron. Delicious seeds.
Ooh.
Watch this.
Oh,
Are you kidding me? Are you
mic
serious?
drop. Let's go.
I think our second video that I ever shot for YouTube was actually here in my man garage in southern Utah. I think the garage has changed quite a bit, so maybe we just walk through really quick before we go on today's adventures. Our adventure today is brought to you, and come with me here really quick. It's brought to you by the new rear window that Tace had put in on my Ford F-150 Baja pre-runner.
Oh my God.
Okay, now remember, this is not your average Ford F-150. It's not even your average Raptor. Do you see these shock towers that come through the bed of the truck here? I mean, look, Tace, look underneath here. I mean, look at this suspension setup. These huge King off-road long travel shocks. I mean, this is an SVC masterpiece. And in fact, this car is scheduled to go back under the knife for their 4-link suspension kit here in the next couple months. However, I would point out, we have done a little bit of damage, and by we, I mean the guy filming me, okay? Tace took this thing airborne. I mean, like, what? How high were you, 10 feet?
You were at least too high. Too high. It was at least 10 feet. Like, you could have cleared a side-by-side in the jump. I swear you could have jumped over the side-by-side.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, you're at least 10 feet in the air, which I love, by the way. Like, I've jumped this many times already. And it's built for, right? Like this long travel suspension, the 650 horsepower Roush motor. But this was a casualty, this rear window, and you can still see some of the tape on it. We just barely got it replaced. The goal today is to not have to replace that rear window again. But when you go 50 miles per hour off a huge roller and you catch 10 plus feet of air and you sail 120 feet, sometimes the bed right here, I think this is what happened, hit into the rear window. That would be my guess, right, Tace?
Yeah.
Like, is that what
or
happened?
I think it was too much pressure just on the frame that pushed up, and then you could see the window actually like bent out a little bit, and it was just like, and then it shattered the whole
like
window.
the whole truck just kind of compressed when you landed. I mean, the truck looks fine. There's nothing wrong with it. It was just like that window just went. And hopefully we don't break it again today, because we're gonna go jump this thing again. Except I'm gonna take my kids in it. Here in the garage, okay, guys? This is my dream garage. So this garage overlooks the city of St. George, Utah, built by Adams Construction. Aaron is my guy, and he absolutely slayed it. This is like my dreamland. If you know, Rhonda ever kicks me out of the house, I'm just gonna put a bed in here and move into the garage. Have my 550 Barchetta right here. What a great car, you know, for mid 60, 70 degree weather here in southern Utah. I have my Christmas gift. I've owned this car for a year now. This is my Resto Mod Mustang with a 650 horsepower naturally aspirated V8. This car absolutely rips. So fun, so pretty. Job well done to Josh and his team, DT Auto Brokers. Of course, we have my pieces of art that I'm not actually allowed to drive because Rhonda gets mad at me. I have my two Ducati, my 1199 and my 1299 Superleggeras. These bikes are screamers. I actually, Taste, which one do you prefer? You've ridden both of them.
The 1199 feels way better, and it's way more comfortable.
So I have ridden these around the neighborhood, and I much prefer the 1199 over the 1299. Right?
Way
like
more comfy.
Yeah, it's so comfortable to ride around, and it's still crazy fast. The torque down low on these Superleggeras is unbelievable. But look at this view. I mean, absolutely insane of the Superleggeras over the valley. We're up like 150 feet above the valley floor, just hanging out over a cliff. Dream garage for me, guys. Then over here on this side of the garage, we've got a couple of absolute beauties. This was my Christmas present to Rhonda, Mrs. Utah Supercar owner, or Supercar Rhonda, I guess, is she changed her username to mimic mine. But look at this thing. I mean, if there is a more classic, you know, roadster vehicle on the face of planet Earth, this green over tan, such a good look. Renew Auto helped me source this, and we've completely gone through it. It's just a gorgeous specimen and so fun to drive around, just bomb around the neighborhood. And then of course the BMW Z8 over here. One of the smoothest manual transmissions that you'll ever see or ever feel. And I think probably the pinnacle of BMW design. Okay, so let's get to the point. Here we go. Last time I was down here, I told Taze to go see what this thing could do out in the dunes. I've had it off-road all over the place, but I have not taken it to the sand dunes. So today, we are gonna go bomb around in the dunes. We're gonna go jump, we're gonna go climb, we're gonna go see what we can do, and go have some fun with it. The finer things in life, okay? Gas station Vienna sausages, original. Now watch this, there's too much juice. You know that I've had this before. When I open this up, there's too much juice in the can. No, look at that guy. That's what I'm talking about, Vienna sausage. We have arrived here at Sand Hollow. We're gonna air down now, and we're gonna go do some fun off-roading. Let's go.
All right, how we feeling?
That back end came up like big time.
Big time, big time. That was fun though.
Yeah, we're gonna, you know, we've taken a couple of like practice jumps. Now we're gonna go see if we can actually send it.
Oh my gosh, that was huge.
All right guys, we are here at top of the world at Sand Hollow State Park. We've been sending it hard like all afternoon in my Baja truck pre-runner, whatever we're calling it now. It's the SVC built F-150 with the Roush supercharged V8. 650 horsepower is very helpful, so are 40-inch tires to get here to the top of the world. And now we're looking out over Sand Hollow, this amazing area with all these dunes. My parents, probably 8 or 9 years ago, they were out here. My mom was going through cancer therapy, so I think she was on chemo or radiation or something, and my dad and my mom sent it in the side-by-side off of one of these peaks on the dunes. They hit the other side and endoed multiple times, end over end. I think we had a Polaris Razor at the time. Anyway, Razor was destroyed. They had to be kind of carted off the mountain. I think some people helped them. Wound up going to the hospital, I believe. Like, it was pretty wild. But you gotta be careful out here because some of these dunes, they drop straight down the other side. I mean, like cliff kind of stuff. And there are also actually a lot of cliffs out here. So we're gonna be careful, but we're gonna go bomb around on the dunes and see how this SVC product works. Little dunage. All right, guys. Here we are at Competition Hill at Sand Hollow State Park in southern Utah. I'm not sure if this truck honestly has what it takes. This is a very steep hill, and usually side-by-sides even struggle to get up it. So, but let's go see what we can do.
So this comp hill specifically is pretty technical because you have to take this turn into the run up that then sends you up the hill. And you're like super confident at the beginning. And then at the top, it gets super steep when you only have like 20 feet left to go. So it's actually a really good challenge for this truck. So close.
I don't think there's a chance.
I don't think there is.
Yeah. Because I just can't get enough speed to like make the hill, you know what I mean?
And you're flying coming up too. So
Yeah,
you fly up that first part and then right there it just dies.
I think my side-by-side could probably make it up. It's a lot lighter, you know? The moment, I mean, maybe I air down my tires a little bit more, but like, I mean, look how steep that is. It's like, that's pretty vertical, honestly. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but like,
yeah.
You know, it's a steep climb.
What happened to your fender liner here?
So that's a custom modification that I do to all my trucks. I make the fender liner fall out.
Yeah, it looks.
That's it.
It's pretty sick. You want to go one more time for
Yeah,
scientific purposes?
We'll go one more. All right. I got a little bit more speed that time. I sincerely, I don't think this truck can make this sandhill.
I don't think so.
Like, I don't think so. We've hit dunes, we've hit jumps, we've done some rock crawling, we've hit whoops. This truck literally handles it all. I mean, unbelievable build. So great. All right, guys, only a minor amount of damage this time with our SVC pre-runner. The inner fender liner, check this out really quickly. Like, it's become a problem. So we got to figure that one out. And then again, we've got some additional mods coming on this truck, but thank you for following along with us. Hit the subscribe button. We got a lot more adventure coming up. We're gonna have a good time.
I feel like those Vienna sausages are the one thing I see on the shelf, and I'm like, who goes to the gas station and buy this?
They only stock them for Supercar Ron when Ron shows up.